Okay, so today I've got a bit of a job to do and I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're just going to have a crack at it and see what happens. I've had trouble with the pop top. You could say we've had its ups and downs. I've had it since December and one of the gas struts has blown on it. So now I'm having to put it up manually and I'm having to use an old walking pole locked into position and a plank of wood with a hole drilled in it, so I can poke this in and pop the roof up and hold it up on one side like this. So far it's worked a treat, but we have got a bit of a long trip planned and I want to try fix it properly and have this as a backup rather than leave myself in a tricky situation. So I've been doing a bit of Googling and I've found these jack nuts here. Basically, as you tighten this screw, this collapses on itself, gets really flat, and you've got a wider base which you can keep a good grip of. Because up until recently we've just had some teeny tiny standard screws holding in the gas struts and there's just too much pressure there. So let's go for it. I'm a little bit nervous, to be fair, because I don't really know what I'm doing. This thing cost me an absolute fortune and here I am potentially butchering it. So I'll show you how I'm actually putting the roof up. Okay, so just here we've got these straps. Pull these down, standard on pop tops. Now the gas strut works absolutely fine on this side for now, touch wood, but it's gone on that side and I'll show you what it's like on the outside. Basically what I'm going to do is pop the roof up, use my pole, pop that up in that space, the roof will remain steady then I can unzip the canopy, make whatever holes I need to make with the drill, hopefully fasten these jack nuts in place, hopefully not go straight through the roof because that'll be an absolute nightmare, and yeah, let's get this thing ready. This stool, by the way, is a Dunelm cube, costs 12 quid, but it slots perfectly over the top of, so instead of having your storage box that you fill and put the lid on, you put the lid on the bottom and it slots perfectly on top of a porta potty. I think this is a Thetford 335. I'll double check for you, I'll put a link in the description for both of these, because this serves as a nice little space to hide the toilet so it's not in view, and you've got an extra space to sit, and if you really wanted and you need two people to sit somewhere, you can take that off, sit on that and sit on the toilet with the lid down obviously, and yeah, it's a handy bit. Okay, so you can see here, this is the bottom part of the gas strut, two small screws in there, and as it pans up you can see, hopefully you can see that, there's just two small screws in there. Now this one has survived okay, the one on the other side has not. So this is the state of my gas strut at the minute. The two small screws, as I showed you on the other side, they're in place fine. These screws came out, so now I'm hoping to put some of these nuts in. These nuts. Okay, so let's see. That will fit through there, nice and easy. Basically, as that screw tightens, that's going to collapse, get nice and thin, get a good grip. Nice and flat, sorry, get a good grip, and we'll see how it works. These holes here are the two pieces that have ripped out, and I've put the screws back in a couple of times now, but I'm worried about the damage that I am going to do. So let's try and fix this. So I believe I've got everything I need. I've got the drill. I've got my drill charging at the minute in this EcoFlow. This video is not sponsored by EcoFlow. I wish it was. But yeah, that's very handy. It's meant that I can hoover everything on the drive, get that thing charged up. We're good to go now. Okay, now I've got these bad boys on, because that was dusty. Okay, so the trouble is, with this, you can see, I don't know how much you can see there if I twist it around, some of those things have gone flat and kind of gone in on themselves already. So this is how I fixed that last time. I took these and I poked them through the gaps like this, just to exaggerate that bend. Give it a bit of a wiggle, pull it down, pull it back up. I've exaggerated that bend. Poke it through, give it a wiggle, poke it back up, just exaggerate that bend again, and again, wiggle it down. Now if you have a look at that, the same one, give it a wiggle. Now they all bend out the other way. Okay, now it's got it. Lock it back. Wouldn't it be good if I had a drill that had like a a setting on it where I could like screw and unscrew things really fast. There we go, 2 nuts in that have now squashed themselves flat. I've taken the screws back out. Now I can put this thing back up, screw them back in, test it out. So far so good. Oh, for fuck's sake. Angle on this, how are you meant to do it? Okay, now I've got a predicament, because when I feel the other side it's flush. Now when I feel this side, it's about 1/2 mil, particularly on this side, probably 1 mil here, 1/2 mil there. But even on this 1/2 mil one, when I'm screwing in as hard as I can, there's nowhere for it to go, there's nothing. And I'm wondering if it's because the screws are that little bit longer and it's actually got nowhere to go further into the roof, if you know what I mean. Which, if the nut is wider and flatter and the screws are longer, maybe it's got a stronger grip. And I'm going to test it now. I'm going to try to put the roof down and hopefully I've not made things worse. So I've taken the leg down, that's no longer in. It is staying up. Okay, so we did it. No more. Do I need this? I am going to keep it as a backup just in case it does go. I will also keep some of those nuts spare. These nuts, this is what they are. Get yourself an Amazon. You can buy jack nuts. I bought a pack of 3. This is what you're looking for. I bought a pack of 3. They came in 3 different sizes. I only needed the smallest size here today, but I am quite impressed with these. Yeah, that was a bit of a nerve-wracking job, I'll be honest. I did have a look online for how to fix this, thinking someone else would have done it before now, but really there's just videos of people actually installing the pop tops for the first time and not having to deal with screw holes that have become threaded and are no longer any good. So these jack nuts have actually been an absolute lifesaver. Right, let's get tidied up.